Continuing from where we left off, this is the exercise that you had to do, and then you had to do these exercises from the textbook. So let's continue from there. We're now going to go into some slightly more complicated ones, not much, and state restrictions. Notice there is the video reference, arrow, and then we become a hand pointer as we go over it. Three terms, one factor being straight that. But it can be factorized. There we are. We've now factorized it. So it's now one term, two factors. Now also note that while that 3x, 3 minus x is not the same as x minus 3, 3 minus x is equal to the negative of x minus 3. So that is the negative of that bracket. And, as I say, of course, x plus 2 and 2 plus x are the same anyway. So we're going to swap that around. So there we are. We have that factorized now. We have that changed negative of x minus 3. So we have the same factor now. And we've changed that around. Take that negative and change the sign there. And then we don't have this extra complication in the denominator. LCD x plus 2, x minus 3, x minus 3, x plus 2. So x plus 2, x minus 3. So now we need to multiply this one by something to get to that, which obviously is your x plus 2 over x plus 2. This needs to get to x plus 2, x minus 3. So we need to multiply it by x minus 3 over x minus 3. Putting it all into one, that's 5 just as it is. There it is. Minus 3x times x plus 2. Plus 4 times x minus 3. We simplify. And we have another one of these cases where you can stop there. That'll earn full marks. But some like to be neat. And that negative there we don't like. So we bring it to the front of the fractions and change all the signs. But it is optional. There are your restrictions. When we deal with fractions, remember that what we cannot divide by is 0. So at no stage during the whole question can we be dividing by 0. Well, we have x plus 2 and x minus 3 that we're dealing with. So x plus 2 can't be 0, and x minus 3 can't be 0. That means if you take the 2 to that side, well, x plus 2 equals 0. X is negative 2. Well, so x can't be negative 2. X can't be 3. Now I want to try yourself. Pause and try that yourself first before going on. So we need to consider some things. That is going to factorize. We need to get the x's in front. Now, 2 minus x, we would like to be x minus 2, but it's not. It's the negative of it. So, there we are. X plus 1, that becomes x minus 2 with the negative outside, and I've factorized that. Notice the switch around with the negative, and that switches around no negative because it's the same. So now we can include that in the fraction. I'm going to make allowance for this. We don't want the negative there. We're going to change that to negative, and we can get rid of the negative there. There it is. Now we're going to deal with this common denominator of x plus 2 plus 1 x minus 2, which means we need to multiply this by x minus 2 over x minus 2, and that by x plus 1 over x plus 1. So in our next line, we'll have 2x times x minus 2 plus the 3 minus 1 times x plus 1. So it's minus x plus 1. Notice the brackets because of the negative. There's going to be the sign change. And that simplifies to there. There are your restrictions. X plus 1 equals 0. X is not equal to negative 1 and not equal to 2 because we cannot have zeros in these. This will actually go further because that can factorize now, and you'll find x minus 2 is a factor, but we're not going to deal with it at this stage. And there's exercises to do.